how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be a little Throwback Thursday. I'm just going to be doing a full face of makeup, playing with old stuff. It was really fun to revisit some things that I haven't used in a while. Some things are things that I'm just actively trying to use up that I've had in my collection for a long time. So I hope you enjoy. I really like how this look came out. I love these tones. I just think it's so pretty. And I hope you enjoy. So grab yourself a snack, do your makeup with me, throw me on as background noise, whatever it is you do with these types of videos. And I can't wait to spend time with you. As far as my accessories today go, this is an old choker, I believe from a brand called Shop Sun & Co. And unfortunately, I don't know where these earrings are from because they were a gift. Oh, and this hat is from Witchwood Bags. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and have a little fun doing some makeup in this Throwback Thursday style video. Let's get into this Throwback Thursday video. I'm very excited. I'm gonna start with my Rich Bitch primer from Freck. I just started reusing this again recently and I forgot how much I loved it. Like, I knew I loved it, but using it again reminded me of just how good it is. It has kind of like a little bit of stickiness to it, but it's very moisturizing. Very, very lovely. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a full face using old things today. Some things are things that I've been actively trying to use lately. Some things are things that I haven't used in a while and wanted to use. And it's just gonna be a good fun time. I wanna do a very purple-ish look, like a warm purple, like maybe a little bit of a reddish, pinky-ish purple sort of look today. I think that's my vision, but I have a very loose idea of what I want. I'm not like super in deep with it. For foundation, I want to use this Merit foundation stick. This is in the shade Bone. I love this and I haven't used it in a while, so I'm very excited. I guess as a little update, I am bringing back the Makeup Collection and Declutter series sooner than you think. It'll actually be the next video after this one. And planning for that video kind of reminded me of that foundation stick and made me excited to want to use it again. So I've actually already filmed 2 of the Makeup Collection and Declutter videos. So very, very exciting. I can't believe we're in that time of year already. And like, I knew it was coming up because I usually start them around the end of October because I like it to end around the beginning of December. But man, it came up quick. I feel like October is just whipping by us. We're already halfway through. It's crazy. I hope you've been having a good month. What have you been up to? Any fun spooky season festivities? Anything fun that you've just been looking forward to? Let me know. This foundation stick really is just so pretty. I feel like it just looks so lightweight and skin-like. It's so good. I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Future Fluid Concealer. I actually think this is getting close to being done. I mean, I probably still have a bit of time with it, but I feel like it's getting close. Yeah, my October's been pretty good so far. We spent 8 days visiting our friends in Colorado Springs, and it's so beautiful. I love Colorado so much. Already excited to go back again probably next year. It's like turned into an annual thing to visit our friends out there. It's just so much fun. Peak fall vibes, such good weather. It was amazing. Seeing Halsey at the end of this month, I'm very excited for that, for her Back to the Badlands tour. It's like a 10-year anniversary of her first album, which I'm quite pumped about because I saw her first album on tour, so I'm excited for the anniversary. I feel like it's gonna feel like just such a fun full circle moment. Now that we're back from our trip though, I feel like the rest of this month, aside from the concert, it's gonna be pretty low-key, but good stuff, you know? I wanna like just watch spooky movies, I wanna bake some yummy treats, things like that. If you didn't know, on my vlog channel, I've been posting a 13 days of Vlogoween kind of series right now where I'm doing 13 vlogs throughout this month. I'm gonna use this Milk Makeup contour stick. But yeah, if you feel like hanging out, you can hop over there. Some of the vlogs are more exciting, like traveling to Colorado. Some are more mundane, like just hanging out at the house. It's a mixed bag. Not every day can be the most exciting day. And honestly, like, that's fine. I love a chill day, very much. What have you been doing lately? What have you been reading, watching? Let me know. I've been listening to the audiobook of Quicksilver lately. It was on my list to read this month, and one of you guys actually recommended the audio specifically because you said it was really good, and you were correct. It's wonderful. There's like a female and male narrator, so there's like back and forth going on. It's really, really good. It's very immersive. I feel like I'm just listening to a movie or a show or something. Probably already over 2/3 of the way done, so I'll probably finish it within the next couple days. It's been very, very lovely. Fun fantasy, romantasy sort of vibes. Started the new season of Love is Blind, and honestly, like, it's just such a terrible show, but I just can't look away. I almost even skipped this season, but then after we got back from Colorado, I was like, let's watch Love is Blind. So Zane and I have been watching that, and it's awful, but it's entertaining enough, I suppose. I'm still very early, and I think I'm only 3 episodes in, but I'm sure it's gonna get absolutely chaotic as it goes on. I feel like the people they put on this show are just such characters. Some are actually terrible people, so I don't know who's responsible for casting, but I think that they need to be replaced, if I'm being honest. Actually, I think it's one of the girls that was on a previous season. Isn't she in charge of casting? Her name's like Chelsea or something. I don't know what's going on. I feel like every season I watch, there's like another contestant who has crazy allegations against them. So we need to vet these people better, is all I'm trying to say. Going to the movies tonight, we're gonna go see Good Boy. It's that new horror movie where the dog is like the main character. It's like the dog's perspective. And I've seen so many articles that the dog doesn't die, which is very comforting because I probably would have been nervous to watch the movie otherwise. But we're gonna go see it tonight. I'll probably update it in the vlog on Vlogoween if you feel like coming and hanging out. I'm also so excited for Black Phone 2 to come out later this week. I cannot wait. I loved the first Black Phone so much. I'm really excited for this next one. I think I just rolled right in. I used my Rare Beauty and Light and Liquid Highlighter, which this is getting so low. There was a time where I thought I would never finish this, but it's getting low. I think I actually may finish that one day, which is kind of crazy. For liquid blush, before I go in with powder, I'm gonna use my Mauve Mommy from Lunar Beauty. I'm just gonna do some little dabbles of it. So makeup releases have been crazy, huh? There's been so much newness coming out, and if I'm being so honest with you, I almost skipped doing a Throwback Thursday this week just because I knew there were so many other new things that I wanted to get to playing with, but I already haven't done one of these in like 3 or 4 weeks, and I was like, no, Betty Jean, you really wanted to make Throwback Thursdays a big priority to do like every 2 to 3 weeks. I can't just push it off because there's new things, because the whole point was to embrace the old. It's fun to have new stuff. It's fun to admire the new stuff and play with the new stuff, but it's also really fun to just play with what we already have. So I made it a mission to make sure it happens this week. I'll push some more of the newness off to probably early next week. Probably plan for another 5 Looks 5 palettes coming, because there's a lot of things that I came home to after I was on vacation. I'm just kind of setting with my Kosas pink powder underneath my eyes, and I'll press some of this like around my mouth and stuff, places where I get creasy. Gosh, I really can't believe that October's already like halfway over. I feel like I blinked and it ended. I know it's not over yet, but it just kind of feels that way. I feel like there was so much build up to spooky season because I start really craving and fantasizing about it pretty much at the end of spring. Like I feel like I'm content when the weather's still a little decent in Florida, but then when it starts to get really hot again, like mid to late spring, I start really fantasizing and craving fall again. So I feel like I've been in this Halloween bubble for months and I love it. And now it's almost over. But, and not that I want to talk about Christmas necessarily right now, but I do love the holiday season. So like, even though spooky season's coming to a close soon, I am excited that we're still just like very much in the height of holiday season. I was actually just telling Zane the other day, we were walking through a Home Goods. I'm just setting my perimeters with the melt finishing powder, by the way. But we were at a Home Goods and I was like, you know, this is like one of my favorite times of year, just like peak fall when there's all of the holiday decor in stores. And I feel like that might be an unpopular opinion because most of us Halloween lovers, we despise seeing Christmas decor when it's not even Halloween yet. But I don't know, I feel like I have a different perspective because I crave seeing Halloween decor in stores as early as like June. So I understand that the holiday decor needs to come in a little bit sooner. That's just how marketing works. That's just how stores work. But I love kind of seeing the mixture of like, there'll be pumpkins and then there'll be Santas. It's so fun. It feels like peak holidays. Like we know that like Thanksgiving and Christmas is upon us as well. And it's just, I love this time of year, the Burr months, September, October, November, December. I'll always say that. I'm gonna bronze with my Sigma Light Bronzer. But all that to say is, I'm still not quite ready for Halloween to end yet. I'm sure on November 1st, I'll very much be ready for Christmas mode, but for now, I'm very much in spooky season still. I just love all the treats and the smells and the movies and the vibes. It's just all so good. Are you dressing up for Halloween this year? If so, what are you dressing up as? Do you have any plans on actual Halloween day? we're just gonna hang out at home. That's usually what we do because we don't get a ton of trick-or-treaters, but I like to be home for the few that are because I love passing out candy. And even if it means only a couple kids will come to our door, I'll still take it. I'm gonna go into my Moon Prism Blush palette from Lunar Beauty, and I wanna take this shade right here, Spacey. I wanna just dust that a little bit on the cheekbones as well, just to add even more blush, why not? But I don't think we're really dressing up. We don't usually dress up to hand out candy just because it's such an infrequent amount of children. It's literally anywhere from like 2 to 10. And it's so sporadic over the course of 3 hours. So I wish I could dress up and just sit on the porch for hours, but it's just not busy enough for that. And the weather's not good enough for that typically in Florida. And we just don't really have any activities or events to dress up for. I'm not throwing a party this year. Usually we throw a party sometime in October, but not this year. We were just too busy with traveling and stuff like that. So I don't think we really have a reason to dress up, but that's okay. Honestly, dressing up is my least favorite part of the Halloween season anyway. I just like the general vibes and coziness. We'll probably just watch spooky movies that evening, maybe make a yummy treat. The world's our oyster. I'm gonna take this Jolie Beauty white brightening powder. I like to add a little bit of this right underneath in like the corners of my under eye, just for a little extra brightness, and then just a little bit on the chin as well. I'm gonna take my speckled pens now from Gavissi Cosmetics and just add a couple little freckles. Nothing too crazy actually, literally just like a couple. Very light hand because this stuff is crazy pigmented. And I'll just use my sponge to lightly tap those guys out, blur them in a little bit more. Then I like to take my other shade, Russet, and just add literally a couple more, just for like a little bit of dimension. I feel like it's very unnecessary to use 2 shades, but I also think it's cute, so. And when I first bought these, I didn't know which shades I wanted, so I just picked my 2 favorite and figured I would figure it out when I had them. And I guess if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably pick Taupe, but I do like the addition of Russet as well. For highlighter, I'm gonna take it real back with a big throwback. This is the Blend Bunny Noctilucent highlight palette, and I'm gonna use this shade Far Out. Since I plan on doing something purpley today, I figured that would be the best move, and this is a little bit of a warmer purple. I'm just gonna use my Singe Beauty highlighter brush. I love this palette. I haven't used it in a while, but it's just such a good iridescent palette. I don't think it exists anymore, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Little on the nose as well. Brows is always the same old. I'm gonna take this Milk Makeup Fiber Brow Gel. This is in the shade Grind. I'm just gonna fluff a little of this through the brow just to fill in a little bit, add some structure, have them pointing in the direction that I want. And then just using my NYX brow pen in the shade Espresso just to fill in some gaps. And that's it for the base. I'm gonna spray now with my almost finished One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray, and we'll move on to the eyes. So I wanted to play with the Cosmic Beauty Gothic palettes. It's so pretty, and I feel like Cosmic Beauty's heavy on the brain because their new palette just got revealed. It might have launched by the time this video goes up, that or it's launching very soon, but it's a brand that's heavy on my mind right now, and I haven't played with the Gothic in such a long time, so I thought this would be fun today. And I'm really inspired by like these shades, like these warmer, pinkier purples. I'll probably use this blackish, sparkly shade down here to deepen things up, but I want a very like heavy smoky outer corner, lots of shimmer. I'm gonna add face gems, all that good stuff. I'm gonna start by priming with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. It's funny, I'd actually thought that I'd finished this one already, but it actually just got buried in the back of my drawer, and I found it when I was filming Declutters yesterday. So yeah, I'm excited that I can use this again. So I thought I'd finished it, and it is my favorite. So I'm gonna start with the shade Gothic, this sparkly black. I mean, it's mostly just gonna act as a black. In my opinion, mattes that have sparkle pressed into them, the sparkle doesn't usually stick around, so I basically just treat it as a matte. But I'm using this little pencil brush from the Jolie Beauty and Ozzy Osbourne collection. I'm just gonna tap this on, blend around the edges, start packing it on. Ooh, I just thought of another thing I'm so excited about for this month. I think it's like the 26th or something. The new Welcome to Derry prequel show for the It movies comes out. I'm so excited. I don't know if you saw, but Melt came out with a collaboration for Welcome to Derry based on the new show. And I did pick up a couple things. So once those arrive, I'll be playing with them very soon. I picked up the palette and the lip products, and I'm quite excited. It's just, that was straight for me. That was a collaboration meant for me for sure. So kind of creating like a sloppy, elongated wingy shape to start with. And then we're just gonna start blending that blob out. I'm gonna take Phantom, this rich, warmer purpley shade, and use this slightly fluffier but still dense blending brush, also from that Jolie Beauty and Aussie collection. I'm just doing light little movements just right around the very edge. I'm gonna use 2 other shades to keep blending, so I don't need to take this super far. I just wanna start getting that black a little bit diffused. So now I wanna take Serpent, this lighter fuchsia-y purple. I'm gonna take this kind of skinny, fluffy brush just to again start blending at the edges. And I'm gonna use 1 more shade to help blend this, so I wanna keep this pretty concentrated, just continuing on that gradient. Just taking it a little closer to the outside edges and just doing tiny little movements and motions to help blur it out. As you can tell, I wanted a lot of that concentration to be the outer corner. I wanted a very just darker outer part of the eye today. I thought it would look cool and pretty and vampy and perfect for spooky season. Or a random Tuesday if you're me. And finally, I'm gonna take Immortal, this kind of lighter lilac-y shade. And I'm gonna take a bigger, fluffier brush this time and just kind of fluff this right around the very outside edge, just to sort of seal the deal, make sure everything is nice and blurred along these edges. I'm loving this. Cosmic Beauty shadows are just so top tier. They're so wonderful and just so much fun to play with, and I'm so happy to be playing with this palette today. I just love makeup. Doing silly little eyeshadow looks on the internet is what I started with doing my YouTube journey, and it's still my favorite part. I love it. So now for some shimmer, I'm gonna take the Shine On Shimmer Primer from Clionadh in Bad to the Brow. Just gonna plop some of this on my lids. I'm just gonna use my finger to tap that out. So I think I want Nocturnal on the outer part of my lid, kind of blending into all these mattes, but then I want this shade up here, Chosen, to be on the front part of my lid. I think that'll be really pretty. So starting with Nocturnal, just gonna plop that in this outer chunk of my lid. Just get that placed down. So pretty, so pretty. Just making sure that's blending into my mattes nicely. Now taking Chosen, this beautiful, like warm, purpley, multi-chrome magic. I'm just gonna press that all over the front half of my lid. Oh, that is gorge. Ooh, that's so pretty. This is exactly what I wanted out of this look today, actually. Again, just doing some light little fluffing just to make sure that's all blending together nicely. I just love this. For the inner corner, I'm gonna take Pale Moon. Throw that in the inner corner with this teeny brush from Simply Posh. Just for a little bit of brightness. I like the mauve-y undertones of this shade though, because I feel like it gives it a really cool moodiness. And then, if you thought we were done, we're not. I'm gonna take one of these gels. These glitter gels from Lethal Cosmetics. This one's infrared. It kind of has like a fuchsia-y green shift, and I thought a little pop of this on the lower lash line might be really cool. I'm just gonna take this teeny little Clionadh in Bad to the Brow brush, just gonna pick some of this product up on that brush, and then very carefully I'm just gonna press some of that against the lower lash line. I might need a little bit more. I think I was a little too scared to grab some. I feel like this flows with the look so nicely. It has like the perfect warmth to it, the perfect shiftiness. Oh, I love that. I took a moment to choose my own adventure. I'll let you know what I did. I used the like dark red liner from the Lethal Cosmetics and Avatar collection just to do like a little half wing, just a little something. I also threw in the Solaris pencil from Kaleidos in my waterline. I added a couple little face gems. Then I threw on these little spiky lash clusters from Amazon, and this is the whole look. But now I need a lip. I was thinking this combo might go over okay, like maybe do the full like black lip from Lethal and then this gloss from ColourPop and the shade No Joke on top of it. Let's give it a whirl. So I'm gonna start with this Abyss liquid lip from Lethal. Ooh, nice. I kind of forgot I had this shade until I was rummaging looking for old stuff. So I figured I'd give it a go again. All right, threw that liquid lip on, still performed nicely, still looks good, still feels comfy. So love that. And now I want to try topping this No Joke gloss from ColourPop on top. Feel like it might be a cool shift and go with the eyes nicely. It may be a mistake because the black by itself looks really good, but let's give it a whirl. Ooh, I actually do like the glossy. I feel like it's not giving the color shift that I was thinking it would. Like I thought the pink would be a little more prominent, but I'm not mad at it. Just shiny looking. Thanks so much for watching. I love how this look turned out. I think it came out so, so cool. I love the tones. I feel like just the whole aesthetic of this look, my hair, the black clothes, like it all just works so well, and I love it. It was so fun to revisit some things that I haven't played with in a while. It was fun to just continue playing with things that I know I'm enjoying that are old in my collection. And I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're up to. Let's chat down below. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave some purple emojis, since we did kind of a purpley look today. Honestly, purple and red emojis. It's a very like purpley, pinky, reddish sort of look today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I'm BATTYBEAN over there. And you can also subscribe if you want to see more videos. You're also welcome to hop over to my second channel linked in my description box if you want additional content. And also in my description box is a link to my channel memberships. There's a couple different tiers with a couple different perks, and I would love to have you. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep watching, I'll pop a similar one on the screen. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next one.